Hello citizens, how's it going? This is our reaction to Pep's press conference for the upcoming Everton game. He talked about the Liverpool game against Leeds. He spoke about, of course, the upcoming game and Frank Lampard. And he spoke about last weekend against Tottenham. So first up, the Tottenham game last weekend, he did say that we trained really well for it, but we made a few mistakes in the game. He also mentioned we played well. Now, my match reaction will tell you everything I thought about the game. I thought we were pretty poor. Yeah, we dominated the ball. We put a lot of crosses into the box. We weren't really winning anything. Whenever they broke on us with their counter, they absolutely destroyed us. And he did mention the third goal last weekend. We made a few mistakes, which we did. There was a couple of mistakes leading up to it for a couple of minutes. But the one thing I will say about the team from the Tottenham game is that we did try and win it, even when we equalised to make it 1-1, 2-1. We made it 2-1 like, what, the 91st, 92nd minute, whatever it was. And we were instantly thinking about getting all 3 points rather than the 1. So fair play to the players for that. It just didn't work out and we got beat. And yeah, the counter-attack is something we've got to defend against going forward, because obviously we're going to dominate the ball quite a lot in the next coming games, probably for the rest of the season. So yeah, hopefully we defend them a little bit better and we can sort that out. As for Liverpool winning their game in hand, we always expect it. Leeds have on a poor run. I didn't think Liverpool would smash them 6-0, but there you go. So now Liverpool are only 3 points behind us. And a part of that, Pep mentioned that, you know, we take one game at a time. We're thinking about Everton, then we're thinking about the FA Cup, then we're thinking about the United game next weekend. And of course, it's the right way to play it. He's been here before. We've been here before. We know the situation. You just got to beat the team in front of you. That's all it is. Just beat the team in front of you. Can I see us losing another 3 or 4 games this season? Yeah, probably not. It's very unlikely. I mean, it's possible, of course, but it's unlikely. So Everton is a really big challenge, but it's a chance for us to go 6 points clear again, because Liverpool are playing Chelsea in the Carabao Cup final on Sunday. So we have a chance to extend our lead, and it means they are going to have another game in hand on us. But it just makes you feel better being 6 points clear rather than 3, even if we have played it a game more. And as for the challenge of the Premier League, Pep mentioned that he loves it, he relishes it. You know, and the Premier League is challenging. We know this is probably the most challenging league in the world. You know, you got all these teams. Anyone in the top 4 could realistically win the league any season. You know, we proved that with Leicester a few years ago. So any game can be won, any game can be lost. Tottenham obviously beat us. They were clinical against us. They took their chances. But they got beat by Burnley, who were bottom of the league. So they beat top of the league and they get beat by bottom of the league. That's the Premier League for you. So the Premier League is tough. And yeah, Pep acknowledges that, and I think that's why Pep has stayed here that long as well. You know, he wouldn't be with us for this length of time. He left Barcelona after just a few years, Bayern Munich. He loves a challenge, and he's got one with us, all right. Now, good news for us is that Jesus is back, which is exciting. I said that we've really missed him. I thought early in the season he played fantastic on that right wing, and hopefully he does have some sort of say against Everton. I don't think he'll play 9 minutes. He only returned on Thursday. Same with Grealish. Grealish came back on Thursday. They're both training. Hopefully they both see some game time against Everton. If they don't, I'd expect them to play in the FA Cup next week. Now, Lampard, of course, we're going up against Lampard again. We had a good, good record against him when he was at Chelsea, so we know what he's going to play like. You know, he's going to try and get the ball on the ground. He's going to try and play a bit of passing. But with Everton in really poor form at the moment, like I said, I think they've only won 1 in the last 5 league games, and that win was against Leeds. We should expect anyone to win. So this is a chance for us to win it again. And Everton are in a bit of a sticky situation. They do need to win. A draw isn't going to be good enough for them. Usually, I guess you'd say a draw against Man City at home, good result for you. But they're fighting for the lives down there. There's a real possibility Everton could go down. Do I think they will? No, but it doesn't mean they won't. So Lampard's got to pull something out, and Everton are going to be fired for it. The fans are going to be up for it. And the players will be too. So it's going to be an interesting game. I don't think it's going to be a straightforward one for us, but hopefully it's one that we can come through and win. And attacking wise, you know, it's surprising because Richarlison's a decent player. He's one of those players that you don't really want to play against. One of those that you enjoy when he's on your team, but against he's really frustrating, really annoying. He's going to upset your defenders. He's going to be physical. And he's just going to run at you all day. It's what you want from your striker. You want him to annoy defenders, and that's what he's going to do to us. And he gets us on the counter-attack, being a bit of a baller. As for Calvert-Lewin, I think he's a great player, but of course he's been injured most of the season, and if they've got him firing and he's playing well, he's really good in the air, so I expect a lot of crosses towards him as well. So we've got to work out for us. You know, the defense have got got to do well in this game, let's be honest. Now, Premier League as well, like I've already mentioned, it's tough. It is one of those things. And, you know, looking back at it, I was probably a bit harsh after the Tottenham game because maybe we probably did deserve to get beat. Like I said, we didn't create any clear-cut chances. Tottenham had 4 to our 0, even though we had 21 shots and they had 6. So our defence, you know, they let us down against Tottenham. And that's one of the reasons why I think Walker maybe dropped for this game, because I don't think he particularly had a great game. His pace saves us quite a lot. But Stones has been really good at right back this season. He's done really well. And he does get up and down the line surprisingly well, you know, for a big guy. So I can see Stones coming in. Like I said in the match preview, I can see pretty much the same team going. I can see Gundogan being dropped out. Other than that, I don't really see many changes. I'd want to see Jesus and Grealish put back in the team. I think Grealish's physicality and his ability to win free kicks is going to be quite important. And his ability to hold the ball as well. Going to be important against Everton. Jesus, his effort, you know, that he puts in is really good. I think it's better than Mahrez's. I think he defends better than Mahrez. Although Mahrez has done well this season as well in helping out his defense. You know, I've seen him win the ball back a couple of times in the penalty box, and I always go back to that Aston Villa goal for Bernardo. It was Mahrez that got on the edge of the box, and then he plays Fernandinho, who smashes it forward to Jesus, who crosses it in for Bernardo. Great team goal, to be honest with you. And hopefully, you know, more of the same against Everton. We do need to win. We do need to get 3 points. I don't think 1 point is going to be good enough anymore. I think you're looking at every game now until Liverpool, we have to win. For me, anyway. I don't think dropping points is good. I don't think we can afford it either. I think if we did drop points this weekend, we're in a bit of a mire. If we do drop points, though, it has to be anything better than a defeat. A defeat is not good enough. A point isn't good enough, but a defeat is catastrophic in this title race, I think. Especially if United next weekend, because as we know for derbies, even when we were poor, anything can happen. And if United beat us and Everton beat us, or we drop points in both them games, got a bit of an issue, I think, going into the Everton game, because that's going to become a Liverpool game. Because Liverpool will then be a must-win game. Right now, we can afford a draw against them. So hopefully we can keep winning, get back on the road. And like I said, I think we're going to have to go on a pretty good winning run now, win this league. That's just my opinion, though. So hopefully we've had a good time off, because one of the things as well that I guess doesn't get a lot of talk about and why the Premier League is so hard, because it's the amount of games you play and it's how high intensity approach to games too. You know, we're always pressing, we're always non-stop pressing too. That's going to take your toll on the players. And this week off has probably done them some favours, because when you're playing every 3 days in all these cup competitions that we're always favourites to win, it can be tough to keep that up for the whole season. The season's grueling for us fans, because I can only imagine what it's like for the players. They must be tired every week. So this week off, hopefully they've got it sorted out and we're in the right frame of mind and we're raring to go. And we'll see. And now I will be doing a watch along for the Everton game. You know, join me from 5:15 p.m. on Saturday. I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully we get a win, like I said, but come and join the conversation, come and chat. It'd be fun to have you around, and you know, we can watch the game together. As for the channel itself, we have a Discord channel now. I'm currently the only member in it, which is fun, but the Discord link is in the bio, so make sure to check that out. And of course, as always, remember to like the video, and if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. It really helps me with the algorithm and helps reach more people. You know, we're on the road to 1,000 subscribers, which will be fun if we can get there in the next couple of months. Be happy. And yeah, watching as always. See you tomorrow on the watch along. Thank you very much.